Should Leonard Bernstein have changed his name to Lenny S. Burns to get ahead in his career? Because that's certainly what the music director of the Boston Symphony Orchestra, Serge Koussevitzky, told him to do. Koussevitzky had been born in Russia to a Jewish family but converted to Catholicism to get ahead in his career. And he meets Leonard early in his career. So Lenny is supposed to either be a rabbi or go into the family business, but pretty quickly his dad realizes, ah man, this kid is so talented that even his father starts taking him to ballets and operas. He goes to Harvard and then Curtis Institute for Music, and he ends up interning for the Boston Symphony Orchestra at Tanglewood in just their fourth season there when it's called the Berkshire Music Center. And Serge Koussevitzky tells him, you got to change your name if you want to get ahead. You got to do what I did because you're wildly talented. And Bernstein says, I'll do it as Bernstein or I won't do it at all. In other words, I'm going to do it as me. This is also the summer that he meets Aaron Copland, arguably the greatest composer in the history of the United States of America, and he becomes a champion for that guy. A year later, he is the assistant conductor of the New York Philharmonic when Bruno Walter, the conductor, calls in sick and says, give it to the kid. So at 25 years old, he conducts the New York Phil. He does it so smashingly well that he's instantly famous. Within a year, he has his first symphony played. He has his first ballet out there called Fancy Free. That does so well that his choreographer, Jerome Robbins, says, let's make it into a Broadway show. And so they make On the Town, and they will later make a story that was supposed to be about Jewish and Catholic rivals and ends up Puerto Rican and whites, West Side Story. That's the same year that he is appointed the first American to lead an American symphony, and everything takes off from there. He wins Emmys for his young person's concerts. He becomes a champion of Mahler and Copland, and he did it all under the name Leonard Bernstein.